Hey Jpopswizzlers, welcome back to another video. Hi if you're new, hi if you're not. You guys all have a safe spot on my channel. My name is Shakayla. Today I'm going to show you my art collection, my art supplies, because I don't really have anything to post. So I thought might as well do an updated little art supply haul. And yeah, so here we go. Okay, so if you were around during like the makeup times, early YouTube, you know that these drawers were the biggest hype, and I still thought that and got these a few years ago. So I love my Alec drawers. I wouldn't trade them for the world. I only have one, but yeah. So a few of my arts is in here, and this holds literally all of my like larger stickers that don't fit anywhere else. So I have a bunch, they're mostly letter stickers. I do have like some disco little tags, these border ones, and yeah, that's pretty much all. These are just little baggies in case I need them. So yeah, okay. And then I do have some like extra notebooks and stuff in here. I'm not gonna open it, but yeah, I do have that. And then let me move my garbage. This is literally all the extra art stuff that just doesn't fit anywhere else. So we have my alphabet letters. These little containers are fun, they're great. I get them from Walmart. They're like $1. So yeah, and then different beads that just don't have like multiple colors of them. So we have an origami maker little book, the spirograph, do you remember these? Little kit. And then these are like my sequences, I guess. And then I do have water marbles my mom gave me, this little like glitter powder, a bunch of like different bead gemstones. This is wood glue that you get from those like wood making kits. I'll show you, I have one still. Puffy paint, this little heart cutout, as well as like this little cutout that came with a paw print making kit for like dog. And then I do have Mod Podge back there, this little container in case, yarn, I guess, tape, and a bunch of these little things that I would use for like beads, and then their uses change depending on what I really want them for. So yeah, this is like my pile of like, I don't know what to do with, you know? I'm like, those just don't have a place. So oh, and I have this like little clay making pad down there. But yeah, okay. Then this is my desk. It's from IKEA as well. Love her. Don't know what's on top of her. She's kind of sticky right there. But inside these drawers, this is my daily usage. Papermate markers, pens, zebra click art pens, zebra highlighters, Sharpies are back there. This one is, what is this? These two have markers that are different brands, you know? My crayons, and then coloring books. So I have multiple under here. And then gel pens that I'm using. What is sticky? Hang on. I don't know. Something was sticky and it's driving me nuts. Okay, so this drawer has literally scrapbooking stuff. Like, these are pictures, all pictures I printed. But then I also put seasonal stickers in this one because I reached for this one, which is all normal stickers. I also have this little cutter from Hobby Lobby, so it cuts the paper. We have this little tape. I love this tape. You just literally take off the cap and you and then it tapes double-sided. Love her. I need more. A glue stick. This little edge cutter, it curves the paper. And then these are my Posca markers, and these are the thin ones. And then more pink markers, and then my Sharpie that's opened because I have a newer one. And this is basically random art supplies. So I have label maker, hole punch, stapler, stencils. So I was kind of right. Extra tape, watercolors, popsicle sticks, and then my Sharpie that's in the package. And then that's nothing. Okay. This is what I was talking about. That's the glue for one of these. Okay, then I have this spinny thing that I ordered from Walmart, and it actually came broken. I was really disappointed. But this keeps all of my Crayola markers, gel pens, the skin colors. So, yes, that's all that's in there. But that does not normally stay on my desk. I was using them today. These drawers I've had for years. I'm not joking. I don't know where I got them from, but I took them from my dad's house and then I repainted. So light blue, light purple, light pink, and I feel like something's sticky over here again. I don't know if I'm just imagining it. Dark blue, dark purple, dark pink. And I love how they turned out. They do get a little scratched up here, but anyway, so these I have little paper cutouts from like magazines and cards and stuff. If I can find something to cut out, I will and put it in there. Stickers, so smaller stickers. I don't know what's in here. Oh, little staple removers and staples. I don't know what's in here. I don't know. I think they're for projects. That's nothing. That's nothing. Okay, moving on. Under my bed, we have some stuff. So let me pull them out. This one is literally all scrapbooking paper. So yeah, I just have a whole bunch. Hobby Lobby, Walmart sometimes. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So there we go on that. And in this little box I found at, I think I found it at Savers. And I was actually wanting one of these, and they just so happened to have them. It did not fit what I wanted it to fit. So I had to find a different use, and it's all scrapbooking paper again, just like that one in the little drawer. These are just bigger sizes. I have wrapping paper, cupcake liners, plates, literally anything can be used as a background if you can imagine it being in a background of any of your scrapbooking. So yes, and she just slides under there as well. So then we have my caboodle. I got my caboodle for my birthday because I wanted it for my art stuff. So I'm going to show you what I have in here. Okay, so I do have an extra one. That's good to know. Okay, up here are things I reach for a lot, like this one in particular. Magnets, because I was doing magnet crafts. Hot glue. I don't know what they're called. And then this thing that I said I needed more of. These are my diamond paintings for now, like the little extra beads. I don't know what to do with them. So if you have suggestions of what you do with these, that would be great. I mean, I actually did a diamond painting, saved them, and in the next one I actually used some of my extras. So like I would like to keep them, but what do you guys store them in? So that's my question. Okay, on this side we have washi tape. I don't have a lot of them, but all of my glues. I have these little like glue pens, I think they're called. I don't know. And then I think this is whiteout actually. Yeah. And then On this side, we have popsicle sticks and more stencils. These are just smaller. And in the bottom, we have my hot glue gun. I've had her for years, by the way. Ribbon. Little bracelet making kits or necklaces, whatever. Okay. And then what is this? Oh, a glue stick thing. These little frames I've been loving. I did them with like the little Hobby Lobby ones, the like metal ones. These are from Hobby Lobby, but they're more like cardboard. And I did them with like the plastic ones. They turned out really cute, actually. More ribbon. I love finding ribbon. It's actually a really bad habit of mine. But Christmas, after like Christmas, this was on sale. So that's why I got it. And I love her. Little clasps for the bracelets. Big glue. I didn't know I had her, actually. Okay. We have a star cutout. And then we have a bunch of fun scissors. So, yeah. I think the caboodle is so fun to have for your art supplies. Like, I love this idea. I like feel like I came up with it on my own, and then I was trying to find TikToks of people doing it, and not a lot of people do this. But if you don't have a lot of art supplies and you just want to keep them all contained in one area, get a caboodle, because it's so handy. Like, I love this. I used to have one like this, but I would use her for makeup, and I'm sad I got rid of her because it would have been so fun to just put my art stuff in her. But yeah. Okay, closet time for the art. So this 3-tier rolling cart is one of the first things I purchased for my new house. So she's been here ever since I moved into this house. And ever since she's been my paint cart, I believe. I could be wrong, but I know for a long time she has been. And then I changed her, but then she went back to be my paint cart. So, yes. At the top is normally where things just kind of land that I need to put away. So right now it's like my Game Changer books that I bezazzled, which I feel like it's kind of still sticky. So that's a little annoying, but yeah, we have that one. And then today I just did the heated rivalry. And the reason why I say that I think this one's still wet is I placed this one on top and then it got like a sticky mark. But I think this one came out so cute. Like, look at this. I love how I did the little like circle area in that blue color. It's perfect. Like, I love them. So yeah, anyways, just had to share. And then, like I said, it's kind of like a catch-all area for different things. So, but the first one is all my paints. And then this second one is my paint that doesn't fit up here. And then my thick Posca markers. And then I have this container of paint that I mixed. Some rocks I want to paint. This little heart that I'm painting. And then just some extra things like I'm working on. Like, that is for something you'll see. And then these are my scrapbooks, my paintbrushes, paint water. This, I love Olipop. So I was gonna like put some flowers in them, maybe? I don't know. So yeah, that's my art cart. I love her. I know a lot of people use these little carts as a TBR cart, which I would love to do if I didn't have so many paints. But I think either decision you make to use this, it's a fun idea. So yeah. So then in the middle of my bookcase, I got this little I don't know, like a drawer thing organizer from Hobby Lobby. I saw it and it caught my eye. I'm like, oh my gosh, for my birthday, I want this so badly. I don't know for what. Originally, this is not what I had planned. I don't know what I had planned, but I love how she turned out. She fits perfectly in my bookshelf. I love her. Anyways, on the side, we have my ink pads. Okay, and then this is like to mark my books. So I'm not going to show you because it does have my name. But, yes. Anyways, up here. Okay, well, you can't get it because they're stuck. Let me get it. Okay, pulled her out. But this is actually, these are so cute. So I'm going to show you them all. Okay, so I keep my stamps in here. So I have my little disco, obviously. Anything disco, she's in my possession probably. This little birthday cake, okay, and then at the bottom, it says, celebrate you. So cute, okay. Then we have this mason jar that I thought could be fun to do something with, okay. And then we were thrifting, and I'm like, I just really want to find a ladybug stamp, and I did, and I love her. She has little hearts, so cute. And then I found this one at a different thrift store, and it has a little birthday present. How cute. Okay, a music note because I love music. And then little bumblebees. How cute. You can't even see because, oh, isn't that cute? I love them. Have I ever used any of my stamps? No. But it's the thought that counts. Okay, then in this one is more stamps, but these are letters. And I had thrifted a set of letters, and they didn't have a K. They had every single thing other than a K out of all of it. So I was really disappointed, but then I went to a Savers and I found a unopened pack of 2. They're like the same ones, just bigger, well, capitalized and lowercase. So I think they're all typewriter font. But yeah, so those are where those live. And then I do have wooden letters right here for little crafts. And then red gems, okay? Orange gems. More orange, I think. Or yellow. So yellow. Green. Dark green, I think. Blue. Maybe that's light blue. Okay. Light blue. Purple. Dark purple. And then in this one are these little, like, people used to make slime with these. They're little, like, clay. You can't even see. Like clay hearts. There's flowers. I think there's fruit. More flowers. Puffy paint. Paper clips. Hang on. There we go. I think the I cleaned the lens better. These are from, what's that game called? I was gonna say Wordle, but that's not right. I don't know what the game's called, but if you know, you know. But I've been using them for crafts. They're really fun to do. Stamps, little art sponges, paper clips, shells, buttons. I've been trying to find buttons everywhere. Finally found them. Little monster tabs. Not monster tabs, just pop can tabs that are unique. Push pins, paper clips. Up here, yarn or string, foam little shapes, and then these are like little, let me go for puzzle here. Oh, like, I don't know what these are called. I would touch them, but I don't like the way some of them feel. But my mom used to be big on making like little decorations with them. So anyways, yeah, now I'm gonna show you my art, my hobby basket, I call it. This thing I got from Walmart, and I painted it. She was to hold my paints, but it just didn't work how I wanted it to. So, okay, like I said, I'm gonna show you my little hobby bucket. It just has a bunch of like crafts I don't really know what to do with in there, like that I want to get to. So yeah, also I do have like photo frames behind here, and yeah, I think that's it. That I can also do crafts with. So the first thing is this canvas. It's like arched. I have no idea what to paint on it because I can't really find like arched canvas ideas. So, or if I do, they're just not in my skill zone. Okay, then we have these canvases. Okay, and then we have a puzzle, and then we have, ow, my like hip cracked, I don't know. We have this little painting. It's a disco, obviously. I got it from Hobby Lobby. So it's a paint by number, so that's what was on my paint cart, is those little numbered paint boxes. Okay, very cute. So I got her. I have this letter S for my name. I want to either do like a shell one or like just a painting. I mean like gems maybe. I don't know. I want to do something fun with her. And then I found this at Walmart. It's an LED light up sign. So I don't know what I'm going to paint her yet, but it's very cool. I've never seen something like that. And then we have these little puzzle stickies. So if you want to save your puzzles, you can place these onto there. And yeah, they're actually really easy to use, which I was a little hesitant. Then we have beads. They're quite loud. And then we have more beads and random beads. Okay. And then what else do we have? We have this Lego set, but it's a birthday theme. So I'm gonna save it for my next year's birthday and like build it and then display it for like my birthday month. Which I think I love Legos. Okay, I think Legos is such a fun hobby, and I want them for each season. So like I have an Easter one that I got, so next Easter I'm gonna display it. I think that's so fun. So I'm saving her though, which is such a long way. But and then my mom gave me some of her crafts that she was just gonna get rid of, and she gave me one of these again. I used to have one. It was actually really cute. I think I just tossed it in the move. I don't know. I feel like I had it here for a little bit. I don't know. But anyways, it's super cute, super versatile. So mine was like Friends, and then it had me and my friend. Like the Friends logo, like the TV show. So that's really cute. And I got 2 of them. So I don't know what I'm going to put on them though, but I think that's super fun. And then jeans, okay? So I've been seeing like little like where they display like glasses. I don't know, but I think these are super pretty. Sorry about the train. To do something with, like I didn't want to toss them. Like I think they're cute. So hopefully we can find like a little craft to do with them, because yeah. And then I lied. I do have a way to hold all my diamond painting beads. It's just like I don't know where to put them, like these containers, you know? Like there's only so little space you can have with the amount of beads you get, like because some of them don't match up, you know? So anyways, I do have that, but if there's a better way, I would like to know. And then I have my bedazzling kit. I love her so far. She's been so fun. This was definitely one of the best purchases I made. I didn't buy it. I paid my mom back because she wanted free shipping, and I just so happened to have this in the cart. I love her. I love it. I can't wait to bedazzle more. I can't say that word correctly. Like, I have to really, like, sound it out. But yeah, I love her. The white is gonna be almost gone because all of the titles are white on my books that I've been bedazzling. So, and then I do have all of this little container I got as a Christmas present from one of my kids, actually. And in it, this has actually been really useful. I didn't think I would find a use for it, just because it's teal, not white. And I have this whole thing. But anyways, I love her. I definitely recommend if you have like little art supplies that go together, but you don't have a way to store them, get one of these pouches. I think they're just from Target, honestly. But anyways, I keep all of my diamond painting things. So I have like the, what are those called? Wax little things, the little wand things, this, and then I did add what came in the bedazzling kit. So the glue, the little scoop, the tweezers. So yeah, which is perfect because you can also use it for diamond painting. So I love. And yeah, that is all of my art supplies. I want to get back into doing more hobbies. Like, I used to be so good at like painting every day or doing a puzzle. I mean, I have a puzzle out, it's just a matter of like actually doing it. I feel like I want to do so many other things and then I don't do them and then I get sad, and this cycle continues. And then I've been reading a lot also because that's another like hobby thing, but this video isn't hobby, it's my art stuff, which can tie to hobbies. But yeah, anyways, I want to get back into being creative and letting my mind flow with the artwork I do. And yeah, because I feel like I'm bored because I have nothing to do, and then I get sad that I don't do anything. And yeah, I don't know, I just want to get back into crafts. And yeah, so I thought this would be a good start to show you guys what I have. If you have any recommendations for anything, like what should I paint on my little arch canvas or my regular canvases, or like motivational words to get me back into my paintings or other crafts, please do. Yeah, I think my problem is I'm always waiting for a day off to do things, and then I don't do them because I'm consumed by my phone. But I gotta get back into it because it's good for your mind to be creative. So anyways, that's all that I have to show you. I hope you enjoyed. I know this video might have been maybe a little rushed, or I don't know, but I had fun filming it. So bye guys, I hope you guys have a good rest of your week, or yeah.